We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Baltimore Orioles. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Here's Gerard Dyson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Houston, right fielder, number 1.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, Matt, they're going through a little bit of a skid right now. Not playing real well, but you kind of expect that. But you look for something to ignite them, to pull it out of it, win a game, and just really, this is when you really have to think about one game at a time to pull you out of it.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Gerard Dyson goes down for the first out of the game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3, and he makes the throw to first. Altuve is retired, 2 down now. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. Just underway in Baltimore. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, left fielder Michael Brantley.
Pulled toward right center field. Dyson's there. 1 out. Here's Gregory Polanco. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And Ellsbury will put this one away for route number 2. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Here's George Springer coming into this one. He's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting fifth,
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brian McCann, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Lifted in the air to center field. Polanco has a read on it, and the inning is over. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Hard hit to first. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Standing in, Mark Reynolds. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Mark Reynolds goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Now here's the ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Jacoby
into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Polanco has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 delivery. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the third out of the inning. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And a quick glance at the numbers. We'll tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jason Kipnis is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
The shortstop.
So striding forward now, Tim Beckham. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Striding in once again, Gerard Dyson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Gerard Dyson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Beckham fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Swing and a hot shot toward third. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Astros hit is going to be for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow.
Center fielder.
Digging in to try it again. George Springer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Now, Matt, he's 0-2 and he swung at 2 pitches. It looked like they're trying to pitch around him. Maybe that's his strategy. Now he thinks they're going to come to him and they get him. I wouldn't pitch to him anyway.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to short. And he's set down, 1 away. In now, Gregory Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Gregory Polanco.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ellsbury is under it, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Astros. Third baseman, Kyle
First
Seager.
pitch of the at-bat. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. The pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now at the plate, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. He'll get it into second, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tony Kemp will come on now and pinch run here.
Tony Kemp.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a look and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. For Ellsbury, he picks up double number 2 on the year. A play at the plate, and he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Travis Shaw.
First pitch on its way. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Under it here is Seager to make the play. 1 gone. Here's Mark Reynolds. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Mark Reynolds.
Now here's the pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Hard ground ball to third. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. Here's Seth Smith now. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Smith.
He's set and the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Dyson. Into the flag court and gone. So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Into the box, Sandy Leon. He popped out in his first trip.
Sandy Leon.
Here's the first pitch to him. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. For Kipnis, stolen base number 2 on the year now. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The right fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled on the ground to short. Beckham is right there. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Jose Altuve, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Mazara back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. Digging in once again, George Springer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Tim Beckham.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Michael Brantley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Michael Brantley.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. And this gets under the shortstop's glove. That'll likely be a base hit. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Gregory Polanco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Gregory Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Chacin comes set with the payoff pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Back here on MLB Network. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting,
Evan Gattis now standing in. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Riding in once again, Jose Abreu. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Bundy has a play. Oh no, he totally missed it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Digging in and looking for more, Jacoby Ellsbury. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready for another chance? Travis Shaw. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Third baseman, Travis.
First offering on its way. Hit hard toward the right side. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Ready for another shot now. Mark Reynolds. Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
And a fastball just a bit up.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
On to first, and Reynolds is gone as well. It's a double play. Now batting, Seth Smith. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for
Leading
2
off
on
for
his
Houston.
line so far in the game.
Shortstop.
Now
Xander Bogaerts.
third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Mazzara is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
The right fielder, number
Ready
1.
once again, Gerard Dyson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Mazzara will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis.
Leading
He's
off for the
singled in
Orioles,
2 trips to the plate thus
second
far.
baseman, Jason
Here comes the first pitch.
Kipnis.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Bounce to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Now batting.
Standing in, Sandy Leon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He pulls this one into right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. Now to the plate, Tim
Up next
Beckham.
for the Orioles,
Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Craig Gentry will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Pinch running at first for the Orioles. Number 14.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Gentry.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Comes set with the 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And now the runner's trying for third. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. Here's Michael Brantley trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
So
for
with
the
a left-handed
Astros,
hitter waiting, they'll
number
go to their own
68,
left-hander out of the bullpen.
Stop. This change for the Astros. Now catching number 11, Evan Gattis.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Line drive to center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Digging in, George Springer. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
George Springer.
Here it comes. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he chased it in the dirt. Castillo has it. And he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired, and there's one away.
Number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit in the air out to center field. Polanco has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gattis.
The pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mazzara going back, still going back. He leaps, and what a play. He makes the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only 1 run. So to me, there's no doubt he was the story here. Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 2 runs.